if it's a question of healing,
All the different things she used to say to me came back to my memory.
or a question of faith.
God is always there for me.
Perhaps it's a question of forgiveness,
No matter how dark the times seem, there's always hope.
but also a question about the path society is taking. How will faith continue to find a welcome home in a world that is increasingly unwelcome toward religion?
Faith has become something that symbolizes evil, destruction, hate. But it has given us the opportunity to see what faith really is. Love and compassion are always going to defeat hate and evil.
In spite of a steady decline in religious affiliation, attendance, and commitment in the United States, there is a profound movement underway, not driven as much by the various and diverse practices among their followers, but by the far-reaching good that is so often accomplished in the world when the faithful, however unlikely the pairing, come together and search out ways to help and heal humanity.
What a day, what a day, what a great day.
Great day.
The latest example, born of this gravitational shift, is a media-driven website called Faith Counts, shared stories where the overlapping examples of religion in practice, service to our neighbor, reaching out in peace, and lifting up the downtrodden, unfold and are retold in living color.
And it's made a huge difference in my life because in today's world, there's a lot of different stuff that people can get into.
I'm surprised every day with the amount of creativity that comes to a subject that we feel, oh, faith, I know everything about it. I've heard it since I was a little kid. But they're bringing all kinds of new ideas, new lenses, new perspectives. So let's pull up some of these shots.
I think faith at its core helps us to recognize the divinity within each of us. Regardless of our different practices or what we call our faiths, we're all seeking kind of the same direction of enlightenment. And so when we recognize that commonality, I think that we are already on the path towards achieving that progress that we're all seeking to make.
Faith Counts takes inspiration from multiple sources of people, especially those in the emerging generation, the so-called millennials, who actually are practicing their religion, including people like abduction and abuse survivor Elizabeth Smart, Olympic athlete Missy Franklin, and a host of others whose personal stories fly straight to the heart of what it means to believe and live that way religiously, no matter what religion you happen to call your own.
And it was that faith and that knowledge in God that He would always love me that helped me survive the next 9 months. And it continues to help me survive to this day.
I found total peace. I've never felt anything like that before. Religion wasn't a huge part of my childhood growing up, but faith isn't something that you're born with. It's something that you find.
My parents had struggles of their own in their marriage. They started going to church, and that's where healing took place between their marriage and their own lives. It was really good for me because it gave me just a path to follow.
The site features memes, blogs, and more than a dozen original documentary-style shareable vignettes already seen by tens of millions, and with many more examples of faith under production. In all, religious groups participating represent more than 100 million Americans. The Faith Counts website is astonishing even those who already felt they were on the right path.
The growth has been really explosive. We have many multi-faith partners from Catholics and Mormons and Seventh-day Adventists and Sikhs and Jewish people, and that we've all come together because we all believe different things theologically and doctrinally, but we all agree on the power of faith.
So faith is much more than attending a house of worship. It's serving our communities and trying to make this world a better place to live in. And so as we see so much chaos, so much hate out there in our world now, faith can certainly make an impact in people's lives and really teach people about compassion, about love, about peace, about grace. That's what Faith Focus is about.
To see the latest offerings or watch for new stories to come, log on to faithcounts.com.